What is up, candy lovers? Welcome to probably the most exciting video we could possibly do.
This is the one.
The infamous James J. Chocolate Shop Toffee.
Yes, this is the almond butter toffee.
Almond butter toffee. This is by far my favorite.
Yeah,
probably your favorite.
Yeah, it's all feel and all kind of just looking at the batch on how it's cooking.
Yeah, there's directions to toffee, but you're kind of, it's all sight. I mean, it's so cool.
It's all doing. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. I mean, I could give you all the recipes in the world, but this you just have to do.
A lot of practice, so we're gonna hop into this video.
Yeah.
Shortly. What's the first step here?
All right, man. I'm gonna about a medium to high fire right now.
What do you got?
I've got butter and water right now. So I'm gonna get this to a boil. I'm gonna boil off some of that water. After that, I'm gonna add my raw almond. Gonna add that. Get another boil up. That's important. And then I'm going to add the sugar, just enough sugar to, basically get it all together at the end. And tricky thing is, you have to have the candy done, and you have to have those almonds roasted. So this is a good one, and this is probably the most popular item that I make. So this should be good. So now, once those almonds are in there, I'm gonna let it come up to another boil. You wanna keep the almonds in here as long as possible, but get them in right away to start cooking. Because you want these almonds to roast. So I got a pretty good boil here. I'm gonna add the sugar right now. Sugar and some salt, so that is in. Again, we have about a good medium to high fire. I use this cooker rather than this one because I've kind of modified this one a little bit. Because you really want that fire right on top of this stuff. All right, got a nice boil here going. Candy's starting to cook even. Now we're just going to get this candy a little more done, and then kick the fire down, and then roast the nuts. So that's kind of the tricky part to time both of these things out. And you got to constantly stir. This burns in seconds. Sometimes I'll have to run and come back and whoop. Got a little problem. See how those bubbles are getting a little bigger? It's getting thick. Starting to cook down quite a bit right now. This is the batch that took me the longest to learn. Used to go into my uncle's shop and basically practice. Took me a good couple, on your own. Sometimes we'd make them, I'd make it with him or with my cousin. And until you're alone with something, that's when the reality kind of strikes, and I think that's kind of when you learn the most too. All right, we're getting a nice look here, browning a little bit. So I'm going to turn this flame down. Medium low. Getting some smoke coming off. Soon you'll start hearing the almonds start popping when they start roasting. So sometime they pop and candy flies on you, and it's good times. This is the critical time. This is where you could easily burn it. So I'm looking at looks mainly, and how my how my stick's going through the candy. And I'm just about there, just about ready to get it on the marble. And turn it off. All right, that all done. All right, here we go. Can hear them snapping. In all the different kind of, sometimes the almonds are drier, sometimes they have moisture. So can't always go by just the sound, because sometimes they won't make any sound as they're roasting, and you'll be in trouble.
That smells very good.
Yeah. It does, doesn't it?
There we go.
All right, now this is a crucial part. You got to get the nuts over onto the edges, because mainly there's just candy on the edge, and this gets it a little flatter for you too. Again, I got a cold table there. I haven't made anything on that today, so gonna have to work a little fast. So next, I'm gonna cut this into strips. Flip it over and squish it down. That way it's tender when you bite it. Now see how that is? That nut is roasted, and all of that great almond flavor has just gone through all that butter and sugar, and it is good. Usually I take care of the edges first. You know, you get it basically to thickness of a nut. That's what you're after. Sets up fast, so there's really no sitting around. The first batch is always one you have to work pretty quick. So here's another little step. I've got almonds that I roasted, and for the almonds that I grind, I'll go a little farther with the roast. That way you get this nice, rich, deep, golden look, and lots of grinding goes on. If any of your viewers have an automatic one somewhere that they're not using, let me know, because
That's a lot.
30 years of this is getting a little old.
30 years of grinding the same machine.
Yeah. So, kind of getting done with it. All right, it's cooled down now. I can put it on the tray. We'll take it over to the milk chocolate enrover. And we'll dip this in chocolate and then into those roasted almonds. All right, off we go. As you can see, we're all good on temperature. Should have a nice temper here. And it's on to the dipping. Well, final stages of the making of the candy anyway. Make sure they're coated good. I kind of wipe the chocolate into the little crevices there. And I go right into the nuts here. And I always start another couple while I do the nuts. I just kind of, I don't really pat them in at all. I just kind of roll them in. Nice light coating of fresh almonds. So you're probably wondering why they're such big pieces. Well, a little bit, I'll show you why. It just, it's a little more time efficient. Plus, I'm gonna be breaking these up and packaging them. So that's what we'll go on to next. All right, this is the final product here. Snap it into little pieces. So that's why I kind of like these longer pieces. You know, I try to get this width of the carton. That way I can get to a pound a little quicker. All right, that looks good. That on. Stretch band, look at that. That is a good gift right there. You are not gonna find it any fresher anywhere and any better anywhere. So this is a great gift. So the almond butter toffee, that's what you want right here. Get a pound.
If you have no idea what to get some person, I think that would be a good idea. That was just a quick little video how to make almond butter toffee.
Yeah.
Wow. It's all about experience, really. It's crazy.
No,
it's crazy.
It is, yeah. Yeah, you can't read and do it.
Yeah, definitely some of the tastiest candy in this chocolate chop for sure. So guys, you've got to try it. It's Christmas, but go pick one up. It'd be an awesome gift.
I want to thank you for watching.
Yeah.
It was a good batch too.
So for sure.
I'm happy that turned out good.
So that's awesome, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to this little video. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't. We'll see you on the next candy making video.